Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Any of you fucking pricks move! And I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you!
Jesus H. Christ.
Who the fuck do you think you are, you crazy little shit?
I'm bad Ash. And you're good Ash. You're goody little two-shoes. You're goody little two-shoes, goody little two-shoes.
And welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and you know that beautiful gentleman as
J. Matthew Robin, the King of Swing, King Dingling, the 13th Warrior. I don't know. That one came out of nowhere.
Warrior. What is the 13th Warrior? I'm curious.
That was Anthony. No, the guy who played. He's an actor. I can't remember his name.
Anthony Michael Hall.
No, he's the Mexican actor.
A Mexican accent.
The Desperado.
Desperado. Yes. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Andrew? No. Anthony.
Didn't he sleep with one of those white women? What's her name?
He probably slept with a lot of white women. He was like, for a while, he was known as like the handsomest fucking guy.
Yeah, but Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas.
But I thought he was married to Meg Ryan, is who I was thinking, or they were diddling or something. I don't remember. I don't know. But anyway.
Zorro.
And I'm the rum guy.
He doesn't love us anymore.
Wire dog. Okay. Anyway,
that's a weird way to smoke regular tobacco and not illegal.
Isn't it? I don't know, but it's in the woods, so I had to do that like that. You know, hot thoughts. So man, what's been going on, dude? Like, what have you done this week? What has been hitting hard on this week? I've done a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Been dealing with
your shit first, or I'll tell you my shit first.
Sure. I've been dealing with a lot of crap with my kid. My kid's going through the I'm gonna be bad at school shit, and it's fucking horrible. So fucking horrible, man. I don't wish it upon anybody else. A 9-year-old fucking tornado is basically what's going on, and it's driving me wild. And pretty real, honestly, like there's nothing I can do about it. Like I'm trying to get him, wrangle him in and just tell him you got to be good at school, man. You got to listen to your teachers. You got to listen to us at home. It's tough. I mean, yesterday he was at my work with us and he wouldn't stop mouthing off to me, trying to show his ass.
Ooh, I hate that.
So I slapped him in his face in front of people.
Yeah.
It shut him up quick and he got real embarrassed, cried a little bit and sat down. I mean, I didn't hit him hard, just kind of. Don't talk about me like that. You can't do that, And I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, oh, you can't touch your kid like that. And listen, look, let me tell you, if my mom and dad wouldn't have popped me in the face when I was talking like that, I'd be an asshole to this day. Oh, God damn it. Yeah. They did. No wonder I'm an asshole. Anyway.
I say yes, sir, no, sir, as polite as can be to people, mainly because one time, and this was too much, mind you, but I had messed up and insulted my mom, and she kicked me off of her bed.
Wow.
Like I was sitting on the bed talking to her about my grades, and I had gotten my report card, and it was shitty. I wasn't a good student, but she worked nights, and so she was still in bed, and I was like, I'm that this is what I made and stuff like that, and she was like, what the fuck? Why can't you get it right? And I was like, fuck you! You don't help me. And she kicked the fuck out of me off the bed. And
you kind of deserved it, man.
Yeah, 100% deserved it. And I never talked to people like that again.
It's just me. Just me. No, but so I don't know, man. Like I said, he's just a pig-headed kid right now, and I hate to say this, but it's a lot of his mom. Like I love my wife to death, but her mom told me that she was, like that, kind of handful as a kid, and like, well, I wasn't. I know I wasn't. I was never a bad kid,
Yeah.
You know, I had a little bit of sass to me every once in a while, but I was never one to talk back like that because I knew, like, once my dad said, "I'm gonna, slap your teeth, teeth down your throat or whatever." My mom used to say she would slap my face off, and I always go, and I would stop and go, "That's not possible, Mom." She said, "I will try. I will try." But so yeah, that's what I've been really, dealing with a lot of that and all that good stuff, and it's not been fun. It
It's
really
so hard.
hasn't.
My son, today actually turned 13 years old.
Really?
Yep, it's his birthday today.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Did you
He
tell him
is
or
finally a teenager.
were you a bad dad?
Oh no, I don't even know his name, to be honest.
I figured as much. You were like, who's that?
No, I bought him a bunch of shit, but I don't get to give it to him until I go pick him up for Easter shit. So
Oh yeah. I forgot. I completely forgot about Easter. To be honest with you.
yeah, it's the least important fucking holiday.
No,
Is that
there are plenty more least important holidays.
Arbor Day. That's the only one I'll give you.
Like Labor Day.
Labor Day is awesome. Shut the fuck up.
How is Labor Day important though?
I don't know what it is, to be honest.
No one's
I don't know
having
who
babies during that day.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. I don't get it. Labor Day, whatever.
It's for women that go into labor, right?
No, it's for working or some. I don't fucking know. Anybody who knows
If
what
you don't
Labor
know,
Day
don't
really
correct
is.
me. Make me sound intelligent.
Oh yes, you're correct, sir. It is all about the ladies having the babies
Going into labor.
That's right. And if you have a baby on Labor Day, you get a prize.
You should get like $100.
And it's not just that you won a trophy.
A gift card to Walmart.
We used to call girls with children.
Whores?
We used to say that they had won trophies. Look, she got a trophy.
Oh.
The trophy was the kid, Yeah, like
I heard a really good joke. This girl said, she said, my mom used to beat me with a coat hanger, like a wire hanger.
Yeah.
She used to beat me all the time with it. And then she switched to a belt when I was born.
I like that. That's good. I like that a lot. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. That was a good one. That's really.
It wasn't mine. It was.
I figured not.
I don't know. Shit! Did you watch Kill Tony?
I did not.
Dude, watch Kill Tony. He needs all the shit help he can get. That's the kind of humor we need in the world.
I don't mind his stuff. I like Kill Tony, but the thing is, once it went on, I went to work. So it's not like this is my free time right here, right now. So like when my kid goes to sleep or whatever later, I'll probably watch, some of it.
Check out Kill Tony, man.
He was on Raw this week.
Yeah, he was awful on it too.
He was very bad. You can tell that. Even though he does a lot of live show stuff, he
doesn't know how to do that.
He was very awkward with.
Yes. He kept saying.
It would be different.
Yeah, he kept saying something about like them hitting with the chair and shit like that, and he was like,
"Yeah,
well, they should be angry. He hit him with a chair.
He cheated. He cheated him. That's why the New Day should be winning. He cheated."
Yeah. So
I was like, Tony, come on, man. And I don't mean the black group from the 80s.
No. Tony Tone, first of all.
Is it Tony Tone?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't listen to black musicians.
Racist.
It's not because they're black. It's because they just don't have.
Because they're musicians.
The correct. Can you?
What? You can't dig yourself out of this one, asshole.
I don't have the correct records for it, and I only listen to record music. Like
record music, ladies and gentlemen, record unit.
I
don't know. I was
Sam Cooke is the best singer that's ever existed, though. I will say that.
Who?
He got killed by a hooker. Sam Cooke.
He is. I used to love some of his.
Ever change your mind about leaving me behind? Oh, bring your sweet love.
Go ahead, boy.
Bring it home to me. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Woo.
Anyway, he got killed by a hooker that he might or might not have raped.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think
Good way to go.
he probably did.
I feel like we both have that same thought process, but there's a chance he didn't.
Yeah, and no. I mean, he might have beat
There's
her.
a chance Michael Jackson didn't rape those kids too, or
True.
look at their buttholes or whatever.
True.
There's a chance that R. Kelly didn't pee on 13
Very
year
much.
olds.
Very
No,
much.
wait,
But
no, that was
no
recorded.
chance on that because that was on video. But one of my very first albums that I fell in
Girls
love
that
with.
you peed on? Oh
No. What? No, that was prior to this. One of my one of my very first albums that I fell in love with was Atlantic Rhythm and Blues. It was like the greatest hits, and there was like Otis Redding and Sam and Dave and all these dudes and chicks on here, and I would listen to that CD over and over. I actually still have that CD. It's in my collection still. And it's one of my all-time favorites, man. And I can listen to that album front. There's like 20 songs on it, and I can listen to it front and back. It's like that kind of music. When people say R&B music, blues and R&B, and they pull up shit like Tony Tone or Mariah Carey or shit like that, and I'm going, that is not R&B and blues, guys. That's just whatever pop is that year. R&B and blues are people like Sam and Dave and stuff like that. It's amazing.
I'm gonna take you take
No, you
just
ain't.
take the shit out of your fucking shit. I don't know what that means.
You're not
But,
taking no shit out of my shit.
Men.
Yes.
Boys to Men, the best R&B group that's ever existed.
Wrong.
Nope. I'm 100%
Wrong.
right.
No.
Boys to Men.
They are not rhythm and blues.
They're R&B 1,000,000%.
They could be maybe pop soul or something along those lines, but I don't think that would be considered rhythm and blues, in my personal opinion.
Okay,
I know it's classified as rhythm and blues, but I don't feel like that is what it should be.
Yeah. I want to
just like the new hip hop. I'm sorry, what?
I want to go back and say that I listened to plenty of black artists and I love them. And
I know you do. But everybody else doesn't understand that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, "Oh shit, did I fuck up?"
They gotta learn your humor, man. They'll get to it. They'll get to it.
If they don't, fuck them.
Yeah, right. But no, like that's like with today's hip hop. I don't consider what today's hip hop is hip hop at all. Like that fucking mumble bullshit that's out there, and those guys that I don't think any of that is. And I mean, you guys can yell at me if you want, but I think the last true like hip hop artists died in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like the music, like I'm saying, like I think the last real hip hop artist that came out was probably Eminem. Like that those era. My all-time favorite is the Wu-Tang Clan. Like I can listen to those all day long.
What you're saying is I agree with you because you're saying that hip hop artists have become pop artists.
Correct. Yeah, and that's what I meant the same way with the other guys too. Like R&B is not really R&B anymore. It's more of like
same with country. Same with
everything. Everything now is just pop. You either have pop rap, pop rock, pop, country, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's no like edge.
Still want to sleep with Taylor Swift, by the way.
Oh, I thought you said Miley Cyrus.
Oh, no. First of all, she's got a great body, but her fucking gum to tooth ratio is out of control.
Well, at least you have a chance with her.
Yeah. I'd fucking turn her down now.
No, you wouldn't. But yeah, and like I said, like I also think that hip hop artists have got to the point where they don't write hip hop like music anymore. They don't write rhymes anymore. It's more of just like, and then some echo chambers and they use a lot of fucking auto tune and things like that. And it just
there's a guy called Prof, Prof, and I really like his music, but he's one of those guys that's very repetitive in his music. So
Yeah.
like he'll have a chorus that he repeats over and over again for a long like 4 times, and then it's the whole song. But he's really good at certain things, and it's very catchy stuff. But him and then there's that new song. It's not new, but it's like 2 months old. Patel, the Indian rapper. Have you heard that? It's on TikTok.
No,
all the time.
I haven't heard him.
It's fucking amazing, dude. Okay, so let me tell you what happened to me, brother.
Well,
You want to do plugs first?
like hair plugs?
No. I mean, you could do hair plugs if you want to do.
I don't want to do hair plugs, man. And I'm sorry if you guys heard that music and now you don't hear that music. I don't know what the deal is. We're trying to figure out this new stuff, so it's taking us a little bit. We'll figure it out. And
also, shut the fuck up. You don't run our podcast. Not you. I'm talking about
yes, I do, you fucking asshole.
You run it. The people don't.
yes, exactly. So I mean, we just, we're experimenting and we're learning new things, dude. This new stuff is pretty awesome.
Me and Wayne experiment together.
I don't want to answer that. But you're probably right.
In college, we experimented together.
I wanted to say this because if you haven't noticed, like we're gonna go from new rap music to what's in the corner up there in our little promo spot up here by Matt's head. I don't know if it's by Matt's head or if it's by my head. I don't know where it's at on you. So I don't know what you're doing, Matt, but that's very suggestive.
I'm jerking off the WasabiCon.
All right, you see that up there, WasabiCon, New Orleans. We're gonna be there, actually, guys. You guys should come and visit with us. We're doing a bunch of conventions
taking over.
Here it is. Look at the ticker at the bottom. Come see us. WasabiCon, May 10th and 11th at the Hyatt Regency downtown.
This is watch this podcast and come up and say, I watched the podcast and it said WasabiCon, and I will give you a mouth kiss with tongue.
Yes.
Also,
we will be having I just signed the contract today. We are like special guests at this convention. So I just signed the convention thing today, and we will be having a discount code for tickets, for passes, and we'll run them every show, and I'll be putting them on all of our, social medias, everything. We'll be pushing it all this coming up soon. It'll be, I think 10% off of your ticket price, whatever the price of the ticket is. So it's, it's pretty awesome. You guys can go in and get a ticket with some discounts. All you gotta do is type in the little code. Pretty awesome, right?
You can kiss me on the mouth.
But if you do hear about the show from us and you want to come say hello to us, we'd love to have you. And if you do, we'll take a camera, turn it on you, and you can give the world a hello. I'm on MHOG podcast and you're listening to us or whatever. We'll let you do a little plug for yourself.
Can we go back to me kissing them on the mouth?
If they allow you to, I don't mind.
I don't think I have to have their permission at that point.
Well, you do have to have your woman's permission.
A woman's, yes. But if I see a guy, I'm just going to kiss him hard.
No, your woman's permission.
Nah, she's good.
Okay.
She's like a salt of the earth, fucking better than anybody else type of girl.
So she's the kind of girl that says, "Oh yeah, he's making out with that girl. It's okay."
Yeah, she's like fucking great again.
Got you. All right, that's good. Salt of the earth.
I don't know why I came up with that. It just came out of my fucking stupid mouth.
But isn't all salt from the earth?
I don't know where salt comes from. I guess the ocean. So no.
It comes from all the tears of the sad dead babies.
Yeah, that's all it's all tears.
And then we eat it.
A weema wep, a weema wep, a weema wep, a weema wep.
But yeah, we're doing WasabiCon. We're looking forward to it. It's an all anime convention. We're not all anime, but we are super excited to be there. And
Name your favorite anime.
Me?
Yeah.
My favorite one would probably have to be either Ninja Scroll
Yeah, I was
or
about to say Ninja Scroll. Fuck, dude. Not
or
even kidding.
Akira, or my other favorite is Legend of the Overfiend.
I like
Those are my three favorites.
Ninja Scroll and fuck. For some reason, it's my CTE is kicking in, but the one with Vash the Stampede, um, it was such a cool fucking thing.
I don't know.
Trigun.
Trigun. Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
I did like the Bubblegum Crisis. Some of that was cool, and I also liked Vampire Hunter D.
yeah.
And for the newer stuff, like
Oh,
the
Devil Man. No, Devil Man.
yeah,
Is
Devilman
that?
was good.
Yeah.
That was really good. Even Guyver was pretty good. That was a good.
Guyver like a
Yeah.
motherfucker,
Right. That was
dude.
awesome.
That came out when I was fucking young. I
But
loved it.
you see how it is we're the old heads, man. Of this is all the newer stuff, like the what is it? My Hero.
Chainsaw Head and shit like
Yeah,
that.
my Hero Academia, Chainsaw Man. What was the other one?
I don't know anymore.
One Piece. One Piece.
Oh! What about La Blue Girl?
I don't know that one.
It was a total pornography. But
Oh,
it was
really?
like
You know,
hentai or whatever.
you have to watch. Like my first, besides like Speed Racer and Voltron and
Yeah, all the ones that were on American TV.
Robotech, those three were our first taste of actual anime.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I've ever seen anime wise, we went to go to Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is a hysterical story.
Okay.
And we were probably, I don't know, 17, 18, maybe 19
Who's
years
we?
old.
Give me a.
Oh, me and a bunch of my friends at the time was the guys we skateboarded with. It was one of the dudes that it's my friend Dustin, who was on what is it? What's that show? Discovery's Gold Rush. He's on Gold Rush now. He was on, was it Whitewater Gold? That was the name of his show with his dad. But I think its last season is happening now. But his dad had passed away, so they kind of stopped the show.
Yeah.
But me and him grew up together. He's really awesome. He was basically like my brother. He would live here. He lived here with me and my mom and dad and stuff. But anyway,
So
that's no
did get any gold?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They found, dude. He's got lots of gold.
Oh.
But so we decided we're gonna go to this Rocky Horror Picture Show thing. So we show up at this theater that's no longer there, of course. And we're waiting. Everybody's there, and we look up, and there was two choices of movies. There was Rocky Horror Picture Show or Legend of the Overfiend. And we're like, well, what the fuck is Legend of the Overfiend? So we decided, about 10 of us decided, fuck this Rocky Horror Show, because we saw it before. So we're like, fuck Rocky Horror. We're going to go see whatever this is. We go in there, and the opening scene is a bunch of fire, like there's fire all over the place, right? And you hear this guy talking about the Overfiend and all. We're like, this is fucking cool. It was animation. We're like, this is really cool, you know? And then you start hearing moaning, like fucking noises, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then they show these giant monsters with tentacle dicks raping all these little Asian girls, and we're like, what the fuck are we watching? And it turns out that it's like this really crazy, like there's like 6 movies that based like off of this series. So like I've watched all of them. They're all really good. Even without
really good.
No, they really are. It's if you look past
They're
the weird
garbage, just porn shit.
If you look past that, the story is really cool. But it ends up, the moaning and stuff that you hear in those videos is the same exact thing that Rob Zombie uses to intro Les Exorcisto at the beginning of his album. Like all that moaning and weird birds flying and shit, that's all from Legend of the Overfiend.
Yeah, Rob Zombie's a fucking weirdo.
I love him. He's good.
He's I like your favorite guys.
I respect him musically, like as in what he did and how he got there.
Well, he hasn't. I mean, he hasn't had any like charges or anything.
No.
Like
And-
I used to love Marilyn Manson, and then he went. He did
yeah,
his stuff.
but there's a fine line between being charged for something and
Yeah.
someone saying you did it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I don't think he's actually been charged with anything.
You know what I hate?
It's all fucking speculation,
Like Conor McGregor, for example.
right?
He supposedly um, has sexual, whatever charges against him, right?
Right. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
And the woman charges him, but it's in civil court. So
That's weird.
there's no chance of him going to prison.
No.
It's just
She
him
wants
having
money.
to pay money to her.
Yeah, she just wants money.
It's fucking crazy.
And
But
you know what?
He might have done it. I don't know.
Yeah, but it could have been. And look, I am not victim shaming or being any. I'm just looking at two sides of a coin. It could also be a woman who is very spiteful.
Vindictive.
Yeah, mad, and is like, look, I cheated on my husband for this. You know what I'm saying? And she feels like shit about it, and yeah. So it could be anything.
I have my fill of crazy bitches. So
I do. But what I'm saying is I don't want people to think that I'm fucking being an asshole. I mean, I'm just saying it could be either way. And if the guy did it, I think he deserves to go to jail.
Absolutely. Anybody
does that.
Like if Conor McGregor raped a woman,
yes,
he should be in jail.
100%.
He shouldn't have to pay off a person.
Correct.
Like money shouldn't be in.
That shouldn't even be a thought. Yeah, it shouldn't be a thought. Like you find out if he's guilty. If he's guilty, then he needs to go to jail.
Yeah,
that's it. If he's not guilty, then drop the fucking charges. Say you're sorry, and it's over.
It's one of my biggest things is like women who refuse to call out their rapists or whatever,
right,
and stuff like that. And it's like if you're doing that, then you're the next person that rapist rapes is kind of on you a little bit, not much.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
kind of a small amount. I agree, kind of a little bit, but. But what I think too is a lot of those women are scared, dude. They're frightened to do it, which I understand. But also it's like this. It's like, don't be ashamed. You didn't have anything to do with it. It's not your fault.
If they're ashamed, I think they're idiots. If they're scared for their lives, there's ways to get around that as well.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, some people get ashamed of that stuff, dude. Like they don't want to admit it to somebody because they don't know what I mean, you can't call a person an idiot for being, the way they feel. They're upset and they kind of feel ashamed that they allowed this to happen to themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're ashamed that it happened. Oh yeah, they are. But I mean, it's hard to say. But you understand what I'm trying to say,
You know
right?
what? I'm going to say this. You completely changed my fucking mind. You're 100% right. I was wrong. I think that I've always thought that to where, like, if a rapist rapes a woman,
yeah,
he should get the worst.
Oh, fucking A, 100%.
Yeah. And I always felt that if another woman didn't turn him in, like if that woman didn't turn him in and he rapes another woman, there's a little bit of blame there. But you just turned me around, and I think you're right, man. Terror is a weird thing. Mental illness is a weird thing.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Maybe you're right.
I mean,
think you're right.
And you just can't judge what one person feels and what other person doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to determine what way you go with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've known women that have been raped and they never said anything about their accuser to their accuser,
That's the problem. Is like if that guy rapes somebody again, you know
and
what
it's
I mean?
like, I know, and then it's these people think like, yeah, but I mean, some of them have this thought where it's like, well, we were kids, I was stupid, there's that section.
They're self-blaming.
Correct. And they shouldn't. They really shouldn't. It's not their fucking fault that this asshole did these things.
Yeah.
It's not that fault. And others are like, oh, well, I got drunk, I was stupid, blah blah blah. No, it's not your fault. You don't deserve that.
Well, I was kind of molested as a kid when I was 13 by a 17-year-old babysitter.
Sorry, it was me.
No, it was a girl. But
I know.
I know. I wore a wig. No, but I didn't say anything, so I'm kind of talking shit out of my ass right now. You know what I mean?
No, I get it, dude. But you're and there's the other hand of the coin. Is the other side of the coin?
That's not the right saying.
Yeah, the other side of the coin. And I was gonna say on the other hand, and then I said that, so whatever. But on the other side of the coin, you're also a dude, and you're thinking an older woman is fucking with me. That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Guys think way different than women do. And then also, nothing is going inside of you if a woman's doing it, unless they did. I don't know.
I can't. It was very awkward for me because of who she was.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fine. So let me tell you what happened this week.
I love how you just turned that story around to go into this story.
Yeah, I do what I want. Fuck you.
Sorry, guys. This is really, wait, before we get into your story, what's really, really fucking funny is like we're doing the advertisement for the first time. We're going to WasabiCon. These poor girls have no idea who we are and what to expect.
They're all going to make love to me.
They are very sweet young ladies, and I want to thank them all for allowing us to be a part of this. WasabiCon is also part of Fan Expo, which I had no idea till just now, till like this week. So they are like a smaller aspect of Fan Expo, which is huge. So that's great. And it's great that we are getting in there and being stuff. So we're extremely privileged to do this. We're also doing MightyCon in August.
MightyCon!
Be there at MightyCon doing August, so come check us out. We'll be there too. I'll have that dates later, but right now, our first and foremost one is WasabiCon, guys.
WasabiCon is what we're fucking worried about. Or not worried about. That sounded weird. But what we're concentrating on right now, and it is going to be exciting. It's going to be full of fucking fun.
Yes.
We're going to see a bunch of half-naked Asian girls, I'm guessing.
No, I think it's going to be a lot of really, really cool and intricate costumes is what it's going to be.
Oh, yeah. The costumes are going to be great.
Dude, the costumes, I've seen some pictures off of their website, and some of the costumes were just, wow.
I brought Emily, my girlfriend, to, excuse me, to Pensacon 2 months ago for the first time. And she was stunned about how good the costumes were. And WasabiCon is going to be like way better than that. So.
We definitely need to do Pensacon next year because they already announced two of their guests, and it's Lita and what's her name? What's the other wrestler?
Pregnant. Oh, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus, yeah, both of them are going to be there.
Yeah. I'm going to get Lita pregnant.
Are you?
If she can get pregnant, she's kind of
again. I just want to say you might want to make sure with your girl before you do.
I'll double check, but celebrities are a hall pass thing.
Yeah, that's a fucking pile of shit. That's a lie.
I'll ask. I haven't asked yet, but I think
it's still putting your penis in somebody else.
I'll put my penis in you, bitch. That's fine.
You try.
I've done it before.
But I didn't know.
What if we were about fucking roofied the fuck out of you? You didn't know.
Back to the rape.
Let me tell you what happened this weekend.
God, we're the rape.
Or last weekend.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I had Friday Friday.
Friday. Mhm.
I get a phone call, and
Ring,
they
ring.
say you have a colonoscopy and a down the throat colonoscopy, whatever that's called. Endoscopy. Endoscopy. Yeah.
Endoscopy. I've had one of those. Those aren't bad.
And they say, here's what you got to do. You got to. They had sent me a jug
Oh yes,
with powder in it.
good stuff.
Yeah, and they say fill it full of water, shake it up, and that's all you can drink. And you can't eat anything or anything like that on Sunday. Because
Right.
I had my colonoscopy and everything was on Monday.
Oh, okay.
So I start drinking it. And they say it starts after an hour. But I shit ridiculously all the fucking time. I shit like a fucking. I'm an alcoholic. I drink beer. That's all I drink. So it's it always comes out. It's just a fun, free flowing waterfall down there. And so I start drinking this shit. 8 ounces every 15 minutes is what they say.
Okay.
And I start drinking it, and first of all, it tastes like just salt water. It tastes like shit.
It's horrible.
I hated it.
Yes.
So I start shitting, and it's a different kind of shit. Like, you know, when you shit, there's like turds. Turds make you feel comfortable. Sometimes I have such good turds that I think I might be gay because I like bite my lip when I have a good solid turd.
You're so stupid.
Oh, daddy! I say dad. I call my turds daddy.
Really?
No.
Oh, nice.
No.
Yeah.
But so this is literally just like, it's like when a cow pisses. It's just water that hits the ground. It's the worst, sloppiest fucking thing.
I've had to drink that nasty shit before. Before surgery.
I was from probably I think we started at 1 or 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
From 1 or 2 o'clock until the next morning at 9 o'clock, I was running to the fucking toilet.
Yes, sir.
To drain my fucking asshole. And it was
which one?
It wasn't plop plop.
Which one?
Which one
was it coming out of both of them or just the one?
Oh no, it was just coming out of the asshole. It was pissing out of my asshole. It was hot coffee.
Because you remember, as we had our former guest that was on here, Sean Weiss, we talked about your magical 2 buttholes. Go ahead.
Oh, no. It was the lower butthole. It was the lower of the hole.
Gotcha.
The top hole doesn't produce.
Please go check out that video on YouTube, by the way. We have Sean Weiss was from the Mighty Ducks, was our former guest, and Matt was telling us about his second butthole.
Yeah, I'm very open, as you can tell.
Literally twice. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, so I'm taking this stuff. Emily, my girlfriend, she is getting very fed up with the fact that I'm not sleeping and I'm getting up to go fucking shit every 15 minutes.
Destroy the toilet, yeah.
It's miserable for both of us, right? It's the whole 12 hours that I'm doing this. And we go to it's the VA. It's military shit. Yeah. So I go to the VA hospital. We have to park in a parking lot. So it's like full. And we have to park all the way on top of a 5-story parking lot. So it's miserable as shit. Then we get in there, go down, go up to the woman. And I say, hey, Joseph Matthew Robin, doing the colonoscopy thing. And she says, they didn't cancel with you?
Are you kidding me? You're joking.
Nope. They canceled and didn't tell me.
Matt, this is the best story. I'm so glad you didn't fucking tell me sooner.
I shit myself. I shit my underwear. I shit
I'm
everything,
sure
dude.
you did, dude. You probably had nothing left in your body.
It was awful. But guess what? VA doesn't give a fuck. Oh, but it was a beautiful black woman who told me, and she goes, "They didn't tell you it was canceled," and I just go, "Are you fucking serious?" And she goes, "No, it's canceled. I'm so sorry." And I wanted to yell at her. Have you ever wanted to yell at somebody, but they're like nice, and you know it's not their fault? It's miserable. What are you looking at, you fucking retard? I'm fucking talking.
I'm listening. I'm doing something.
What are you doing? Playing with your dick?
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
I'm,
Uh-uh.
I'm doing this. See?
Oh, for tickets. Why don't they do WWW anymore?
I don't know. I guess because it's so many. There were so many of them that they decided to stop doing that shit.
No. Fair enough. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I angrily walked out. Emily was laughing at me behind my back. Well, you got to understand.
You're lucky I wasn't there because I'd have been laughing at your
I
face.
know. That's the whole thing because I understand that.
Right,
I
exactly.
understand that she's laughing, but it's like motherfucker. Like I can't believe that. And I didn't eat the whole day. I didn't drink anything. It pissed me off so fucking bad, dude.
It shit you off.
It's shit, dude. I'm telling you, my shit was clear.
Dude, I know. I've had to do that, dude, and I understand because that stuff is awful and it tastes terrible and it makes you feel like shit. Literally, it makes you feel terrible. And it's not fun. Like I had to do it for the endoscopy, you know, drink it to get all my shit out of me, and I was just like, man, this is rough.
Yeah,
rough. I got to go do that soon. I'm sure I got to go get one done. In the next couple months. I don't really want to because I don't want to pay the $1,600 or whatever the fuck it is I gotta pay.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm letting my as I'm paying for my medicines and stuff, I'm letting my not copay, what's it fucking called?
Insurance?
Yeah, I let my insurance build up so I don't have to have that much of a fucking deductible to pay. So maybe it'll only be like $100 or $200, you know.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the year.
Because
it like resets every year. Like you got to restart it. Here we go. Got to try again. You know.
Yeah. I had Emily's parents, who are fucking amazing people, great people. You ever fucking? I mean, I guess did you have good parents?
Oh yeah, I love my parents. Like they were the best.
Fucking hate my parents, man.
My mom was great. Dude, like my parents would do anything for me if they could, like anything at all.
Crazy.
You know.
That's the same with Emily.
Were you only child?
No, I had I had two brothers. There's
Emily,
three of us.
Emily,
my oldest brother passed away. My mom did her best. I will say that. My mom did her best, but she's pissed me off lately. So
is Emily an only child?
No, she has a brother as well.
Okay.
You're an only child.
I'm an only child, yeah. So that was what I was trying to get at. Like I didn't know if they felt that way because they, did more for her because she was the only one they had.
They are so awesome. They're like some of my favorite people I've ever met.
Yeah, I really wish you would have met my mom and dad. You would have loved my dad. My dad was a fucking hippie from back in the day. Like he would grow weed in the backyard. That was like 7 foot tall. Yeah, oh yeah. But they didn't give a fuck, dude.
That's fucking badass.
He had long hair and a big old beard, and like he would work at Charity Hospital, and people go, "Oh, you look like Jesus," and he'd go, "Nope, I'm Joseph," and his name was Wayne. He was actually the boss of the bioelectronic department of Charity Hospital. So he was like the manager of the guys that made things that worked to save your life.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the heart monitors and the fucking paddles that shock you and all that stuff. My dad was the guy that helped keep people alive.
Why did I have to tell you it's a defibrillator? because it's I thought of the word and I just had to say it out loud. I'm an idiot.
No, I enjoyed that. That was beautiful. I'm glad you said it out loud because I wouldn't have remembered. But yeah, like so that's where he worked, and like we did all kind of crazy shit. He'd blow stuff up with his friends who were insane, and like the stories I could tell you that happened at Charity Hospital, I can tell them now since Charity Hospital is gone and everybody there has just disappeared.
Yeah.
But like those guys should have been arrested for the shit that they did. Like one of the guys that worked there, it was a chemist, and they made nitroglycerin. They made nitroglycerin in the fucking shop.
Yeah.
It was in the basement of Charity Hospital. They made nitroglycerin. They took the shit, dropped it on a fucking vice grip, like a big vice, and then decided to hit it with a hammer.
Nice.
And they said it sounded like shotguns going off down there. They hit it so hard that the damn hammer snapped in half, flew across the room. The police came down there because they thought people were shooting downstairs. That was one of the things they did. They had a vat that came in. Some of these instruments they had to have like super coolant stuff, so they used liquid nitrogen to cool things off to freeze it.
Yeah.
So they would stick things in the liquid nitrogen and throw it to shatter it, like fucking like on.
I can imagine. I've done that with those like air blower things. It's like a can of air, and you blow it to dust off this shit.
Yeah.
If you turn it upside down, it'll freeze shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I used to do that all the time.
But they did that. They would make the little model rocket engines.
Yeah.
Well, they would take those 60cc syringe cases, and tongue depressors, and make rockets out of them. Go to the top of Charity Hospital and shoot them off the top of the building. Now, this is all post 9/11, people. So, like, this is stuff they would. The guy that worked on my dad, that was a chemist, would buy all the materials to make bombs on the, and have it brought to his house, and he would make these bombs and shoot them up in the air and watch them explode like 30 feet from the ground of Canal Street. Boom! So, like I said, these guys should have been arrested and put in jail.
Absolutely.
For the crazy shit they did. But they were all
in the best way.
They were all just great people. I don't know how many of them are still alive. I mean, my dad would have been 71 now, I think.
Yeah. He passed young then.
Yeah, my dad died when he was 48.
Wow.
Dude, yeah,
I'm 48.
I'm older than my dad was now.
Seriously, that sucks, dude.
Yep. My dad died when I was 19. So I'm older than he ever was. I beat my dad in age, which is great. I'm glad I for a long time I had that fear. In fact, you know who Adam Richman is? The guy who used to do Man vs. Food?
Yes.
He posted something earlier today saying that he was afraid to have surgery, and he's always had this fear of having surgery because his dad went in for a routine surgery and died, never came back out.
Okay.
And so he's never had surgery, and now he has to go have these things fixed because he's getting older, and he's just really panicky and freaked out. So I wrote him a little post.
Or maybe because he eats like shit all the time.
No, he doesn't. No, he hasn't done that in years.
Okay.
But he quit that show because he was eating crazy shit, and he said he had to quit to get his body back in shape. But anyway, so he posted that, and I posted underneath him. I was like, I understand, because for years and years and years, I have this fear of me having a expiration date because my dad died at 48 years old, 47, 48 years old, So I never thought I was going to get past that. Like that was going to be me. I was going to be dead before I was in my 50s, or whatever. And no, I beat that, and I told him, I said, I can understand your fears, and I'm with you on that, dude. And look, I'm past where my expiration date should have been. So I'm living proof. You can't let that shit build up in your head and just work you and fuck with you like that. You got to look past it. I know it's scary and you got to do it, but it's for their best. You got to work through the problem. But yeah, so like I get it. I understand the fear of dying before you're think you're old enough. I hate
I
it.
don't understand that at all. I have no fear of dying. I have a fear of living too long.
Well, this is. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say. I'm not really afraid of dying. I'm afraid of dying before. How should I say it? Before I can accomplish the things that I want to. Basically,
Yeah.
that's not. I don't have a fear of being dead. I mean, I know we're all gonna have that. We all get that. We're gonna die.
Yeah.
It's part of life.
I
But
mean, if you
I want to
fucking
make.
think that way, you
I want to
pussy,
make sure.
I'm not gonna
I
die.
want to make sure that my kid is set up to where he can be himself, be a good person, and that kind of. I don't want to die like my dad did. My dad didn't see me do anything. I was only 19. I was only 19. I had nothing. Dude, I didn't have the career that I'm in, medical career.
Okay.
I never played any music when he was around. My dad was a musician. Like he would have loved to see me in band.
Real quick, let me interrupt you.
Yeah.
Your dad isn't okay. You're not better because you're older.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your dad got to hug you. Your dad got to kiss you and shit like that. It's not what you did after that makes him, or that he would be proud of. It's you as a human being. Like if I died right now, my son wouldn't be like. I mean, he might be like sad that I passed away and shit like that.
Right. Of course.
But he would know that I did everything I could for him. So that's the same thing with Mookie. Like, you're a great fucking father.
Thanks, man.
And that's just what you have to think of. It doesn't matter when you die. He's gonna know that forever.
Yeah. I understand.
I beat the shit out of my kids though, so I don't know. I beat the fucking shit out of them.
Well, I mean, every now and then a good punch in the face is fine.
Yeah, I knock them out. Charlie can take a punch, I tell you that.
I'm sure. I'm sure. She probably can throw one too, buddy.
She went to her first fucking prom the other day, by the way.
How was it? I was upset you wouldn't let me see her dress.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. She looked beautiful, and it was a what do you call it? A like she didn't look slutty. It was like a nice,
a proper
beautiful dress. Yeah,
proper dress.
But she's I don't know. She's
growing up, dude.
She's growing up. It's a weird thing to have a teenager, like a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah. Yeah, because you remember what you were doing at 17.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't think she's doing that.
Well, as long as you don't think that, then great. But we all know better.
My little whore child.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Of course.
She's a good girl, man. She's a good girl.
I'm sure she is.
Fuck her. Anyway, so that was my feelings on that stuff, man. And I just think I agree with you.
I agree with you, bro.
I think he would too. Also think it's kind of ironic too. Is like my dad, he was a musician. He was in the medical field. He also pirated a radio station when he was a kid.
I've always wanted to do that. I'm not even kidding.
He got in so much trouble because he put an antenna out of his dad's house and he would broadcast during the weekends over like this band, and it just so happened to be the fucking police band. He was broadcasting over, and then cops showed up at his house because they followed the signal in.
That is so fucking badass. Holy fucking shit.
Yep.
Dude, I've
yep.
always wanted to do that. Have you ever heard of Mr. I think it's called Mr. Headspace or something like that?
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
It was a thing to where a guy just took over a news station for like the signal of it, and he's got this big fake head on, and it's like a worldwide fucking mystery right now.
That's
I've
cool.
always wanted to do that.
But just think about it, like, and then look what I did. I played music. I'm in the medical field, and we have a radio station. Basically, I mean, we're doing podcasting. You know,
What
I think
today's radio station would be.
correct. I think my dad would have loved this shit. Like he would have been so because he was really tech savvy. Like he loved computers and all the shit. Because of course, that's what he did. He worked on all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like he would like have all the top of the line new shit when it would come out. Like he's the guy who spent $1,000 on a CD player when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? Like that was what he did.
I think you're thinking too deep into it. Your dad wouldn't be proud of you for fucking the podcast or for fucking being a whatever you are with medical shit and stuff like that. Your dad would be proud of you because you're an amazing fucking dude. You're fucking caring. You're sweet. You fucking stopped me from killing myself 3 times. You were fucking amazing as a human being. And that's the most important thing. He wouldn't give a shit about this podcast.
Well, I don't mean like I didn't mean it as in like he'd be proud of me because of what I did. I was just saying how past
he would think it was cool, probably.
Yeah, because how past mirrored itself is what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, like we kind of mirrored each other and things like that. But I appreciate that, man. It's really nice of you to say that, Matt. It means a lot to me.
Oh, I just lied. So it's
okay. Yeah, I figured don't listen to Matt. Matt, you have wrestling coming up, right?
What?
Matt, you are also a wrestler, correct?
I'm a professional wrestler. Yes, I am.
And tell people what's coming up with your wrestling gigs.
Oh shit!
You had some wrestling gigs coming up, man.
Well, I have one this weekend, but it is not going. This podcast will be out after. And also, I'm having issues with that group, so I'm not sure. But
damn,
I know. I'll have to explain it to you later.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not gonna plug my wrestling stuff just yet.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just wanted to, I just wanted people to know that you were a professional wrestler.
So when I had my issues with my ex-wife, I was drinking very heavily, and I kind of ruined half of my wrestling
connections and
shit like that, and a lot of them don't have that forgiveness, which it is what it is. I mean,
I get it and I don't,
Yeah.
You were having problems at the time, and you just, it's just what happens, dude. People have problems, and you resorted to alcohol to save, to try to save yourself. Actually, no, I wouldn't say save yourself. You were doing that because it was your coping mechanism, and I'm not going to fault you for that. That's just
she was a monster. And anybody going through, here's what I will say: anybody going through shit with an ex, let me know. Fucking tell me. I will fucking talk you through it if you fucking get to feeling down, low, or anything like that. Also, goth girls are hot, so hit me up, ladies.
And don't forget, guys, Adam drinks now some.
Oh, Adam drinks some?
Just now. Yeah, a little bit. Not much now.
Oh. Why just not, like, does he drink like seltzers, like White Claws and shit, like a queer?
No, he actually drinks a little bit more than that. He drinks more than that, but I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Some of that's not bad. That seltzer shit's not bad.
I hate the seltzer shit.
I don't like the taste of the seltzer, but some of those things aren't bad. I forget which one. It was pretty good. Celsi.
Ooh, I've never heard of that.
That one's actually got a really good taste to it. I enjoyed that one.
Okay.
But some of those things I'm not a fan of. I'm still more of a, Oh, you know what I did do like? The
Black
hard
people.
The hard Mountain Dews. Have you tried those?
Really? No. Emily, my girlfriend, tried them, and she Didn't like the ones we got, but there's like 17 of them. Like there's like a
The
bunch
one-
of different kinds.
The one that I kind of dug was the Baja Blast. I thought that one's
Yeah,
pretty good.
that's what she got. The Baja Blast pineapple she liked a lot.
Oh, I didn't try the pineapple. Oh man, I gotta
Yeah.
find that one.
She
But I
liked that
tried.
one.
I tried. I want to get the live wire when it comes out. I'm waiting for that.
Ooh, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, that
I
one's
don't
coming.
do Mountain Dew. I'm not white trash.
Oh, dude,
So,
look, let me
yeah.
tell you, I come from straight out of the trash.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I really do like my favorite Mountain
Like
Dew
it.
drink of all time is is Live Wire.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And I don't mean it as in like the Motley Crue song. Live Wire, because I'm alive.
Fuck yeah, dude. Motley
But,
Crue is like a motherfucker, dude.
yeah, there's something.
Yeah.
What were you saying? You were saying something.
I don't know. I shit myself this morning.
And don't forget to come see us at WasabiCon.
Hot fucking goth girls only.
Oh
I
God,
don't
that's
know what
so
that
fucking-
means.
I don't either, dude. So anyway, we got some promo stuff we're going to throw out right here. I want to say thank you to the Dorkening Network for keeping us afloat and loving us, and having fucking faith in us, knowing that we're just crazy ass fucking people, and you know, we're just a good bunch of good guys that are kicking ass and taking names. And just remember, guys, we are a podcast that, you know, don't care. We'll talk about anything, guys. If you have a subject that you want us to talk about, send it to us. We'll break it down and talk about things. Pretty soon we're gonna do some live stuff once a month. We're gonna start doing live shows. We're gonna pick weekend days and do a fucking live show, guys. Which
That
is gonna
sounds really dangerous for me.
It's going to be dangerous. It will be dangerous because we're going to do stuff that no one else does. We're going to have our fucking engineer with us, who's going to do all the crazy shit with us as we're going. We're going to try to fuck him up as we're talking, I'm pretty sure. But we're also going to have this little thing, the little ticker on the side where we can actually chat with the people that are in watching us live. We'll be able to talk to you guys.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to you can ask questions live, and we can answer you guys. As of right now, we're not doing it lives because we're just not ready for that craziness yet.
Doing it. Shut the fuck up. We don't have to explain it to these monsters.
They love us. They love us. And if you do love us, please share and like all of our shit. That'd be great. It'd be fantastic. But yeah, we want to thank the
Just give me real
Dorkening.
quick. Look at this. My hair was like this, and I did this. That's it.
Was
I did
was
it
that
without thinking about it, but I was like a Twilight boy.
yeah, you were like, oh, I love you. I'm Team Matt.
I'm Team Matt. There's no werewolf or vampire. It's just me.
Yeah, it's like I eat you, I kill you all. But yeah, we want to say again, thank you to the Dorkening Network. Also, thank you to Justin, who is part of the Dorkening Network, for getting us in there and all that good stuff. He does a brilliant Ninja Turtle podcast. Go look at. God, I wish I remember the name. I feel like an asshole because I don't remember the name of the actual podcast. But go look up the Dorkening Network and look up the Ninja Turtle.
Before while hosting comedy, and
Yeah.
I forget the name of the people. It sucks so bad.
I know. It was really funny when you did that. I thought it was.
I fucking hated it, dude.
He only remembered like 2 people.
Yeah.
And he kept looking at me going, "Who is this?"
Who is it? It's like help.
Also, thank you to WasabiCon for having us this year. We're looking forward to it. Me and Matt will be there. I don't think any of the other guys will be joining us, but me and Matt will definitely be there doing some crazy shit, trying to do some live stuff there. That'd be kind of fun.
Taking the fuck over is what we're doing.
That's right. We will. Also, thanks to Mighty Con again coming back to New Orleans. We're gonna fucking tear it up like we always do. We might have some surprise guests with us this year. What else? What else we got to do? What else? Oh, don't forget to go buy. Yes, go.
Yes, my book, Lex the Last Terran. It will be coming out in about 3 months. You can message me and get anything you fucking want from it. I will send you a free copy with my signature on it if you kiss me a bunch at these Comic-Cons. And if you're a hot gothic girl.
He will sign his penis for you.
Yeah. I will put ink on my dick and push it into between the fucking sheets of the page.
The pages. Oh my God. WasabiCon, we will not be doing that.
WasabiCon, we might be doing that. Don't fucking boss me.
No. Also, look down at the bottom at the ticker. Make sure you go buy Rum's book on Amazon, Awakening by J. Paul Shepik. It's a good book.
He's a fucking brilliant writer.
Yes. Really is. Adam Santino, go check out his books on all over the place. He's got 2 really good books out right now. He's working on a 3rd. Anything else you want to add there, my brother?
Yes, one thing. I love you and I love all our fans.
Yes.
And hot gothic chicks, dude. I don't know why I keep bringing that up. I just thought it was funny.
I just want to show this to everybody. This is the worst Stone Cold Steve Austin action figure ever to exist.
Show me. Wait, it's not. I don't see it.
You don't see that?
Why is it the worst?
Look at that face.
It looks like you. No,
like I said.
It looks like a baby head.
It looks like Sloth from the Goonies screaming, "Hey, you guys!"
You hear the glass shatter and then just, "Hey, you guys."
But anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us. Again, go check out the Dorkening Network. Go check out everybody's books. Go check out everywhere. Go look at WasabiCon because we will be there. Go buy tickets. We will have our code and shit up probably within this week. And thank you guys for joining us. I was your host, Wayne.
And I am J. Matthew Robin, and Wayne is my best friend. So there we go.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too, buddy.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to keep it metal!
I just want to go home. That's it. I don't understand the rules here. I want to go home.
Are you talking with such sweet sorrow?
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama. Okay then. That's it. Get the fuck out.
Hurry, I love you. Bye-bye.